Welcome back, everyone. I apologize for that inconvenience. My internet just randomly cut out again. You know, it was working perfectly fine earlier today. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm hoping and I'm praying that it'll work perfectly fine this time around. And with that said, we're trying to go for a different ending, so please just follow along with us as we're going to try to complete this all in one shot, so that way we can try to get a different ending. So with that said, we're going to just start a new game again. And hopefully this doesn't freaking act up again, because it's really aggravating.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime. Play the story you want to see.
Crazy.
Oh.
So, like I said before, you're with me, Kill With Me 08, my girlfriend, Crazy Clown Girl, and her brother Smalls.
Life and death decisions will be in their hands.
So hopefully this will be
coolest under pressure?
definitely deja vu. So hopefully this will
Up on the one you want to play.
be okay. Let's wait on you, Smalls. Alright, cool. So as I've said before, just follow along with us, and you'll be able to get a different ending. Only wish there was a way to skip these parts, but unfortunately there isn't. Which kind of bites.
How do you have those?
Mine's gonna wind up resetting. I'm just really hoping that the internet works fine this time. Like I said before, I did like a 2-hour broadcast earlier today, and now the internet decides to say, hey, no, you're not allowed to do it. As once somebody told me before, it's Technoshima. Can it be Intershima if it's like to do with internet? Wi-Fi Shima? Wi-Fi Shima? I don't know. I'm just making shit up now. All ashore is going ashore.
Why did they say one?
Description matches the trapper.
You ready for this?
So, as I've said before, the first thing you want to do is just go cautious.
By moving your pointer inside the box. You must have a majority vote to progress the game. Play a takeover card to lock out your friends and seize control of a choice. You'll start with just one card. Earn more by completing searches and QuickTime events.
We're not going to worry about that because we're all agreeing on the same thing, so that way we can get a different ending.
Use your takeover for free. Why don't you give it a go?
As of my first couple of broadcasts, as my first couple of broadcasts, we played the game as it was. But now we're trying to get a different ending, so just follow along with us, like I said, and you should have no problem.
I'll take the door around back.
You can always take the
Stealth
house
mode.
when she's home.
Dicka 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 dur. Alright, so there's gonna be a quick time event that's gonna come up because this is right where it first shows
Use your
it.
pointer to hit the target before the timer runs
So
out.
you definitely want to complete
Whoever
this
hits it
one.
first
It
wins
doesn't
the
matter
takeover.
who will.
Hit the target.
It doesn't matter. So one of us can try to hit it. It doesn't matter. Okay, I got it. But it was definitely acting up a little bit, which is weird. And then we're gonna go find partner.
Tom.
And then for this part, we're actually not going to shoot him. Otherwise, it's gonna mess up everything that we're gonna work for.
Hands up now!
To shoot, everyone must move their
Do not
pointer
shoot,
onto
Leo.
the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
So right here, as you saw, all you had to do is find partner, and then right here, we're obviously not going to shoot him. So that way, otherwise it's going to mess up for the ending that we're trying to get.
I will shoot.
Don't shoot!
Hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not gonna hurt her.
Please help me, please get me out.
And then we're gonna go commanding.
Hands up! Hands up! I'm not gonna say it again!
Okay. This decision is down to the friend you chose as coolest under pressure.
And then we're gonna do the same thing.
It's not worth it. It's over.
This is a different scene that we're used to seeing.
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. I ask that the court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation that Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty and instead sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn, you have committed crimes of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative but to sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Man, it just gets me all giddy to see what other endings is
Who do you
gonna
think
be
is the most trusted?
happening.
tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie, for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
It kind of drives me a little crazy in how people act like that, though. When they don't know the full freaking story and situations.
Yeah, no.
Good morning, everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marty the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Hey, Becky. Ignore him.
Calvary?
Everyone knows he only reported you because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments have earned me something.
You doing okay?
So now we're gonna go anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, no. Alright.
Just waiting on you, Smalls.
Anxious?
Yep.
Yeah, they are. No. No, not really. I feel like it's some big cosmic joke that Dick has my future in his sweaty little hands.
I know it feels like that, but they got nothing. So just lay low, keep a wide berth of cavalry. They'll blow up.
And now we're gonna go restrained.
Yeah, I just gotta keep telling myself that.
Detective Marnie, come to word in my office.
Detective Marnie.
His ass.
Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally.
This game's graphics amazes me.
Believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the Trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. You know, when you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Now we're gonna go dismissive.
Knowing Jonathan Finn's about to make his exit is what gets me up in the morning, sir.
Better than a cup of coffee.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know.
Felicity Graves.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
Kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
Well, then we're gonna go cynical.
Oh shit, that just done.
Let me see here. Ah!
You didn't do anything.
What the? There you go.
Full circle.
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after? Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your attorney says you have something you want to tell me.
Sure, but you ain't gonna believe me. No one does. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We're just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them. God teaches us to forgive. If I gotta go out, I ain't going out a liar.
Then tell me the truth.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
We're gonna go impatient.
Listen to me. I don't like you. I believe in my duty, and that is to listen to what you have to say, but that window is closing fast. So speak up.
It was
Damn, I never heard it that way.
Adam was my best friend at the orphanage, and he killed those people.
Now, we're going to go skeptical.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you just realized you're running out of road, so you're buying yourself a little extra asphalt.
No. No.
You come up with a nifty little nobody to take your seat on the stainless steel ride. There's only one problem.
What's that?
He doesn't exist.
He exists.
Where is he?
Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. Then, a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. He keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
I'm not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, it's better if I draw you a map.
This decision is down to the friend you voted as most trusting.
We're gonna go sarcastic.
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the right direction, but,
Nope. You got words. Use them.
I kinda need to show you myself, you know?
And then we're gonna go curious.
So let's say you're telling the truth. You don't know where he is now. Sounds to me like he's left you high and dry.
I know what Adam's like. The kind of places he hangs around. We could go together. Check it out.
You gotta give me more than that, or you ain't going nowhere.
I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane.
Adam told me this wouldn't happen.
He told me I'd be out by now. He promised!
We're gonna go pessimistic.
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true, it might be a day late and $1 short. I'm sorry.
do 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 do.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
I never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from happening.
Finn is not a good man, but he is not the Trapper. And if he dies, the Trapper is still out there.
We're gonna go supportive.
Damn it.
Leo, just hit that back arrow button. There you go.
Yeah.
No, Amy is the
You're
one we
right.
thought that was
Let's
Margaret, right?
Take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
Who is the most persuasive in an argument?
Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
Yo, I love that fucking saying. I'm sorry, that's just fucking hysterical.
What are we doing?
We're all gonna go with skeptical. Sorry, waiting on me, guys.
I have doubts, but we do have a record of an Adam Jones at the orphanage. Same time as Finn.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
We're gonna go frustrated.
There's no way to
Frustrated,
know
baby.
unless we try,
Hopefully we
so-
can.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
Only the friend you voted as most persuasive can make
And you
this
want to go
choice.
confident for this one.
I think that he can help us.
You picking
If
up
you grant
honey?
Finn a single day
I
release under
love
armed
Winky.
guard,
No, I'm
we
just
may
kidding.
save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you.
Make it 8 hours.
Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
He actually went for it.
Surprised
excuse
the
me.
heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide and let him know.
Good call.
It still makes me wonder why she does not like to be called Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
Which is weird. Maybe it's just one of those... I don't know. It's bizarre. Wow, 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 wow.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake.
Shut up, you
That'd be
schmuck.
one hell of a tale for you to
I
go
hate
and
you.
spin the judge's head around.
We're gonna go restrain.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story
Guy's a fucking douchebag. I hate him so much.
You don't think he's full of it?
We're gonna go optimistic.
I think there's something there.
Be careful, don't stick it in her eye.
Police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage.
When in doubt, whip it out.
That's where he held his extracurricular activities.
What the
Does
fuck?
that sound familiar?
I remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary.
What the fuck?
So, when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago.
Dirty.
I don't think so.
So, no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed. He seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
We're gonna go restrained.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her.
Who would you describe as the bravest person?
Forever tainted.
We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress.
My dog's just like, what the fuck are you doing to me?
Scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but pins and needles because the Trapper.
I think it was at the RV 5 years ago at the RV park. Hey, what's going on, new viewer? Yeah. Feel free to comment below to join in the conversation. Or not. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good night. Searching the area. Like that dude from frickin' Beelzebub. Good night. That dude drove me nuts. Everybody's just like, it's morning.
He said, oh yeah.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway.
Good night.
Gonna make an
And just the way he said it, that dude drove me nuts.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
MK5+1.
I don't think chocolate came on that either.
No, we should be able to find all 3 clues. We've been finding all 3 clues all the time with this one.
Pointer to highlight them before the timer runs out. You'll win a takeover for every clue found. These clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Yeah, we got them all. Good. What's the matter? Silly pup. Silly pup.
Sometimes I think she does it on purpose. If nobody's noticing, she does it on purpose.
Oh, that tasted gross. Yummy.
You do it on purpose sometimes.
And we're actually gonna help this victim.
The funny thing is, we got a new one before, remember?
You'll have to draw a new Pokemon called Silly Pup.
What the fuck?
Looks like a dog that's like all drunk.
Help me. Oh, shh. Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was at the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
Only the friend you chose as the bravest can make this choice.
Kill her! No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer.
Oh God! Oh my God, get me out of there!
Calm down, please.
Get the pliers, woman.
Hurry!
See, that's interesting. I think it all depends on how fast you get the bomb to it. Because the last time we did it mad quick, and she didn't hurt her hand.
Well, at least we only had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
We're gonna go admire.
Admire.
It was very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was, just doing my job.
And, how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
And this one.
Okay, let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right?
I just like how she says, let's ease up on the pissing contest.
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Anything else we can help you with?
I'm gonna go polite.
Oh, you've been reading it all?
All right, I've heard enough.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for hearing me out.
And thank you for eating up our entire afternoon with this shit.
And then so that way we don't get stuck
Hey, Graves.
with Becky.
Yeah,
We're gonna go dismissive so that way we can
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
so that way we can actually follow through with everything.
Dismissive?
Yep. Because if we wind up choosing friendly, then we're not gonna be able to get anywhere else.
Which one of your friends keeps calm when emotions are running high?
Itchy belly.
Let's get a picture, not a belly itcher.
Let's get a picture, not a belly itcher.
Let's get a bat on her fucking ladder.
Huh. A rat trap. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh. Undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas Orphanage. After the murder, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed.
They say he keeps calm.
Second target, Frederick LeMay. Orderly at convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch, and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The Trapper had sewn explosives inside his body, wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position, and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie. Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets the 3rd Precinct police? Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
We're gonna call Sergeant Riggs.
Sergeant Riggs.
Calling Sergeant Riggs.
Hello?
Hi, it's Miss Graves. Sorry for calling so late.
It's no problem. Can I help you with something?
Just give me 1 second, guys.
We didn't write it down?
I did, but I must have forgot one part. Let's see. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So the first thing that we're gonna do is interested.
I've been going over the Trapper case files, and I think I'm starting to see
Yeah, I
an
almost
angle.
forgot it.
Well, this is very loose, and maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree here, but what if the initial targets weren't the real targets?
And then the next one we're gonna choose is
Every one of
curious.
the responders was an officer in the 3rd Precinct.
Well, it's true that all the responding officers are from the same precinct, but that's just because that's where the murders occurred. Of course, I suppose that could be on purpose.
Aside from all being from the same precinct, is there anything else to connect the cops?
Well, back then the 3rd Precinct didn't exactly have a stellar reputation. A lot of those guys were into drugs.
Now?
Now everyone's eager to put it behind them. Things got much better. Actually, pretty soon after the Trapper killings.
Curious.
And now we're gonna go curious.
What's your take on this Finn revelation? Think it's got legs?
Yeah, sure, it's got legs, but it's running on water. Finn's about to drown and he knows it.
Yeah, you might be right.
All right, well, thank you so much, Sergeant Riggs.
Where the fuck is y'all at?
Another note, Trapper was Detective Calvary's case, yet Marnie arrested Finn. Something about the tension today between Calvary and Marnie feels like it runs deeper than they were letting on. Something seems fishy.
Where y'all at?
I forget.
I forgot. Collecting the tail.
Let's go, Twinkies.
1016, making entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Watch cop go boom. Cop goes boom boom.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Piggy go oink oink, cow go moo. Sorry, couldn't resist.
What does the bread say?
Tweet.
Oh dear God.
I can't read it, though.
No, he was just adding to the conversation that the two cops were having. Cal's favorite subject is music.
Hey, what's going on?
We got a problem.
What?
There's a cop.
What? What happened?
Excuse me.
Just trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was raped.
And we're gonna go concerned. I sound like I'm drunk.
Police? Who? How?
It's cavalry.
What? No, that doesn't happen. That's ridiculous.
It's still sorting through the mess. Becky.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought Prost.
Oh, I don't trust that motherfucker.
Back here where Calvary put a whole clip in that wall and then hit one thing. Only blood here's his.
The one that's supposedly the special investigator that does like the thumbprints and all that shit.
Traps.
I think he's a fucking twisted cop.
Yeah, and I think the fucking lawyer is too.
Alright, so now you want to try to find all three clues, which is the painting.
Oops, sorry.
Smalls is pausing the game again. And then the bullet holes.
Did we get him?
Yep. Smalls is trying to play the pause the game.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind me,
Whoever pauses the game the most wins.
why would he miss?
He might like Twister if he's that twisted.
Oh God. It's really him.
You know, his other favorite thing that he could do is probably whack his meat. In his butt.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
I was about to...
I'm sorry, but
what the fuck?
Where were you last night?
It's hard to play a game when you're not playing the game, you're holding a notepad and trying to swipe. What the fuck? We're gonna go with relaxed first.
Yeah?
That doesn't work.
You need to be very, very careful.
It's electronic.
Why?
Fucking paper.
Everyone knows how you and I felt about each other.
What the hell, man?
It's virtual paper.
And now we're gonna go angry.
Why you do it?
You are unbelievable.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you know what? You can go fuck yourself, Tom.
Yeah! With a pencil.
That's the end of part 1.
So as I said before, we're gonna go
Hit the box when you're
through
ready
the
to
whole
move on.
thing.
Can you get up so I can use the bathroom?
So, if you need to go take a quick pee break, now would be the time to do so. And then we're gonna get right back into it. So if you like what you see here so far today, please hit that like button. Also think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I will be definitely doing more Hidden Agenda broadcasts as soon as I find out more ways to get different endings. So Becky arrested Finn and saved his hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted to homicide. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Van Stone. My dog's a pain in the ass, but that's not part of the story. Felicity kept things professional with Becky. That night she reviewed the Trapper case files on her own. Becky disrupted a hidden camera at the crime scene. Becky didn't provide a good alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. So let's continue it, guys. Let's see what else comes along. So I'm just trying to do this off the top of my head because of all the things that we've actually done before. So I'm just trying to really do the opposite so that way we can try to get a different ending.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
What time is it?
Let's do it! Yeah, buddy! We could do it.
Who do you think is the most loyal?
Hey, what's going on, new viewer? What you staring at? You look like an Ewok.
Hanging in there. A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Good morning.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. It could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
Yes, sure. We're gonna go concerned first. Whoops.
And what about the bomb, sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved Calvary, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesinos, not so lucky.
So you really think this is the Trapper?
Could be this Adam character. Could be the hooker. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a Trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the Trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Ah, come on. You believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is.
And the great thing about this is that
I'm gonna need you to look
for those who really don't want to take the money to buy the game, you can actually just watch it just like a movie. We're actually going to go restrained on this one.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in.
Yes, sir. Good night. Fucking guy.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon. Do we have a problem?
What?
Do you really think that I have something to do with this?
Becky, come on.
Oh, no, Tom. You come on.
Will you move, please?
Only the friend who is most loyal can make this
We're gonna
choice.
go concerned for this one. And it's your choice.
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine.
Holly,
Here's
you
honest.
whining?
Everybody knows
Maybe
about
it's
this
just
beef
go
between you and
bathroom.
Calvary. Some of these
She's
guys,
fine for now.
I don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for
She's
yourself.
nobody's paying attention now.
You're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive.
She's fine.
I'm just doing my job.
Holly Gil.
Now we're gonna go disappointed.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
And the first thing that we're going to do is we're gonna go investigate Las Palmas Orphanage.
With the telephone?
Yep, because we're gonna try to find
If these killings
the supposed Father Omiski's dirty spot.
It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute
Hopefully
things started to get hairy for him. But
We've been close to getting the fucking thing, and I'm determined because he showed you the pictures of what you need to find. So I'm finding this motherfucker.
police records.
I'm determined
I
to do
guess
it.
it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and
If we
take
don't
another
do it,
look.
we'll screw it up.
No, I don't think it'll screw it up. We just won't get a trophy.
We'll do it eventually, Michael, if we don't. Yeah?
Oh no, we got this. I'm fucking ready for it this time.
Is that the first thing when you investigate, or?
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes up. And then we gotta complete those quick time events. So I'll probably just do those because I'm actually good at those.
You better pay attention.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at some. Okay, it was on that one.
It's the Babadook.
That's what the hell that looks like, the Babadook.
Hello?
Babadook. Duke. That fucking movie is freaky as hell. Alright, so.
Come on.
There's one more somewhere.
What the fuck?
Wait, I think we found the... We might have found it. I'm not sure if we're supposed to do all three. I think we might have had it done all three.
Hey! Hey, who's there?
Yeah, that's alright.
Because I was looking on that side and I couldn't find anything on that side. So something tells me it's on this side somewhere.
It's alright. I think it would just, I'll take care of these. I don't think it matters for that part right there. I mean, that just goes for a trophy. Alright, good stuff. And right here, you want to complete all the QTEs, which is the quick time events, so that way nothing happens.
Freeze! Don't move! Stop! What? Damn it!
No.
So yeah, if you find all three clues, then you'll wind up finding Father Rominsky's room. But it shouldn't mess with the
Who do you think is the most daring?
It shouldn't mess with the your ending.
Marnie, headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
And then we're gonna go relax.
Someone was creeping around Las Palmas.
Could have been nothing. I mean, the place is like water heaven.
They bolted the second I made them.
I'll see you at the house.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
I'm gonna loosen his cuffs.
Here.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
That was weird. I saw that.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way. This room right in here. This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
And we obviously know where all these 3 are. The tent.
Shit. Sorry. Who's playing the freeze game?
So you're saying that
It's
this
called
is,
pause.
This is his, not some squatter?
That's the first time that we didn't get all three of those.
We're all looking in the same spot.
Well, I found the other thing, but it didn't count it, which is weird. Because all it was is the tent, the papers, and the box.
What?
Oh, you did find it in time.
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
I didn't think you found it in time.
It was a pretty good one, too.
The corner one? Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, it didn't show up until after. That's why.
Traps. Of course.
This is the first thing I
One
found.
thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
So we're gonna go serious.
Murder's murder. It wasn't self-defense.
Maybe how you see it.
Doesn't mean she had the right to kill.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Rominsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing.
That's
I'm our own
crazy.
social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops, he knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
I'm paying for now. Can you say that?
We're gonna go dismissive.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. It don't matter much now. Once Adam got his man, he retired. And I'm about to pay the price.
His man?
Rominsky. His last victim.
I'm gonna go troubled.
That's not entirely true. Rominsky may not be his last victim.
What?
He's running around
Detective
the gate,
Calvary
right?
was just taken out in a manner very similar to the trapper's MO.
Cutting it close, my God.
What?
He is crazy,
Nothing.
man.
I guess he wasn't finished.
Ah, shit. I need to take this.
He's been doing that since we
You
got
gonna be
here.
alright?
Only the friend who is most daring can make this choice.
And then, as long as you followed with this, we're gonna go
I think it's
cautious.
time we all got out of here.
Hold up. I need to talk to you alone for a second. Just you.
We're gonna go relaxed first.
Felicity, give us a minute.
Are you sure?
I'll be fine.
Hey.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like
He'll
this.
go in through one way and then he'll reverse himself and go the other way.
He doesn't
He's
care.
never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own,
He's lots of
I
energy.
can draw him out. Serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Van Stone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
If he started killing again, he ain't gonna stop. Until he either gets caught or he gets what he wants.
Well, let's hope it's the former.
Then let me help you do it.
Why?
This This is penance. Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
Could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
We're gonna go dismissive. Damn it! Everybody was there except me.
Chance you got, and it's my only chance to do one good thing before it's all over. Look at me. Could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. Can make it look real.
Prisoner 7542 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732, receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
And then we're gonna go angry.
All right,
and then when the quick time event actually pops up, we're actually gonna let Finn go for this one.
Hey! You're not going anywhere, cowboy.
Damn! That's torturous every time I see that. Just knocks her the fuck out. Just turns around, boom!
Hey! Time to wrap it up.
Oh, my dad is getting off.
Becky.
Shit.
We need help up here! Now!
Smalls, want to go under the wire and let Sonya sit over there?
The notorious serial killer known as the Trapper.
The other wire should be long enough for you to connect to it.
For his crimes. Jonathan Finn was responsible for the deaths of
Straight down
numerous
the
first responders during a reign of fear 5
cage.
years ago. Officials warn that Finn is dangerous and any sighting should be immediately reported to the authorities.
Make sure you're not wrapped around mine.
Holly, I'm not going anywhere. What are you doing?
All right, I want to know what happened. I want to know now.
We're gonna go defensive.
You weren't in the room with him. He's a big guy. I doubt you could have done any better. And why didn't anyone see him leave?
Becky, don't even try. This one's on you.
Well, this is a goddamn mess, but we are gonna stay focused, and we are gonna get this son of a bitch back in custody. Tom, what's the status?
U.S. Marshals are initiating the manhunt as we speak.
Okay, get out there and help them. Anything they need. Becky, until we catch a break, I'm gonna need you working the case files.
Now we're gonna go polite.
Okay, I'll get back to it.
Dude, this one,
So-
and then we got one named
What the hell's going on with your partner?
Something's just not right here. I can't put my finger on it, but...
Keep an eye on her.
Yeah, I will.
Do do do.
We get a lot of our stuff from 501. Like 50.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to Trapper's first victim.
Which is...
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. The widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
Who do you think is the most honest?
He hasn't returned yet.
Twinkies.
Yes? Miss Johnson? What do you want?
Only the friend who is most honest can make this choice.
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
You're serious.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about your husband.
Yeah? Where was y'all when I called at 2 in the morning to get him to stop hitting me? Where was the cops then? Now you got a lot of questions for me. Maybe now I ain't got time for you. All right. You gonna tell me exactly what it is you want to know?
Sympathetic.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. It sounds like one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up.
Shit, never seen this.
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I'll say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson. Sounds like he had the same MO as Adam Jones's dad.
Well, that's weird. Why did it go to the Hillary residence?
8:23 p.m.
Don't tell me I didn't go to the Hillary
crime
residence
scene.
because we didn't find.
Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer
That's
look
weird.
at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's awesome.
There's one behind here. There's one right here.
What are you talking about? No, it's not.
Marks spread outward.
It's over by the painting, the blood stain, and
The origin of the blast.
the other one.
Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why?
Excuse me.
Hey. Now what is that?
Let's see if this is gonna.
Bitch. Gotcha.
Let's see if this will do the same thing as it's supposed to. If not, then definitely have to find all the
See? Doesn't she look like the freaking
a little bit, yeah.
thing? The layer.
Okay, now this is. Okay, now who's this?
Excuse me. Jesus.
I think it's a lawyer. Because you remember, right, when she was inside the house, she was wearing that.
Oh my god. That's
right?
From the orphanage. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
But hopefully things didn't change only because of the fact that
Because we couldn't find the clues?
right.
See?
The fuck?
I can explain.
Yeah, well, you damn well better.
I will. I will, just...
And she was wearing the same thing in the video.
Talking.
I needed to know.
Know what?
About you.
What were you trying to find out?
I know you and Calvary had issues.
It's putting it mildly.
That's exactly my point. The inquiry?
Jesus Christ. You too?
I have to look at this from every angle, Becky. You know that. If you wanted Calvary out, then you could have used Finn's confession to pin it on the Trapper. That's opportunity and motive.
You're right. And so is this
Oh my
right
God.
now.
Oh God, please. Please, Becky.
Felicity. Who am I? Who?
I think she was wearing the leather jacket and then she changed to the sweater.
For you to think that I could do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So it tells me I might just go to
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Alright, let's just move on, guys.
I wonder if they ever find out who does it.
I'm just hoping that it just goes according to plan about with this. Virgo's like shocked as all hell right now.
Why?
Because I think the game's playing mind games with him. It's pretty awesome.
I think it's a lawyer. I really do.
Alright, so let's continue.
Continue.
Oh, sorry. Rough stick move here.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
Are you cold at all?
No.
Who do you think is the most observant amongst you?
The fool kind of cold over here. You gotta give him a shot. He hasn't gone yet.
Alright, so hopefully this goes according to plan, because if not, then might have to do another one, and hopefully what I might do is
You still
just
think
go
it's me?
through the game and try to find that
honest, but it
all
does
those
kinda look
fucking
like you,
clues
and that's not gonna help your case.
in the orphanage. We're gonna go reassuring.
If that was me on the footage, then why would I show it to you? I mean, why wouldn't I just kill you back at the cabin?
You kinda almost did.
Touche. The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Alright, so this hooker, she's working with the trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them and he sets up a trap?
What are we doing? Confused or thoughtful?
I don't know. Just give me 1 second now because this doesn't make sense. Because we might be getting a different ending.
My piggy. Yeah. He's sitting right here. Hey, baby. He's at the front of the cage because I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense. This isn't going the way it's planned.
Were we supposed to find those clues?
Something tells me we're not going to get the thing that I want. But that's okay. We'll see where this... We'll just see where this goes.
I better hurry up. Just watching TV.
So we're just gonna go thoughtful because right now everything is just not going the way it's planned right now.
Seems crazy, but
Holly, what are you chewing?
maybe.
Oh.
Seems like you're chewing stuff
Thanks.
that's off his rug.
When Calvary was investigating
Hey.
the Trapper 5 years ago, he had
What are you
one
chewing?
big blind spot.
Yeah.
Prostitutes.
You're
The
chewing
first
your
target,
poop.
the Undertaker. Met with
Ah.
a hooker the night he was killed. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like
kicks it
one.
out of his
Maybe the
cage.
Trapper is using a hooker
I mean,
to
run.
lure his targets to a premeditated murder site. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone's out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
Only the friend who is most observant can make this choice.
So, just go relaxed.
I'll cheers to that. Maybe Finn's right. And Adam Jones is the one behind all this. It could be
You don't
why
think
Finn
Finn was
clammed
right?
up when he heard Calvary bid it. Because he knew it was Adam finally making good
Nah,
on his
because
promise to get him out
we're
of jail.
supposed to go to Hillary
You know
residence.
what? It's pretty late.
And something tells me if we didn't find everything in the
Take all this to Sergeant in the morning.
Las Palmas, then
Alright. See ya.
because I also didn't get a trophy either for the widow's residence, which is weird. Okay, so maybe wait, this is different. So, because last time I did this, she got a phone call from what's his name?
So just keep going out with the thing then. Enough.
Oh yeah, I am. Because last time she got a phone call from Finn before she passed out. Let's see where this takes us. It's probably just gonna take us straight to Elliot. Oh, no, Graves residence. This is weird.
Hey, Lana.
Check your email now.
What email? Oh.
Whoever did this makes a compelling argument Marnie killed Calvary. Well, more than just Calvary. Play the audio.
Cannot believe the mouth on this Marnie chick. We gotta be careful, or she'll blow this whole operation.
What'd she say?
Threatened me. Us. All of us.
She's out of control.
Someone's been holding on to that for years. Did you recognize the voices?
No. Should I?
It's been confirmed. They're two of the officers killed by the Trapper.
Okay, we don't know if this is real.
Felicity, Finn is not the trapper. Someone on the inside's been pulling the strings this whole time. Detective Becky Marnie.
That's new. I've never seen that.
He's putting on her tail. Peanut, get out of her tail. How are you crazy? Let him do it.
It's a crazy guinea pig.
Who do you think is the most
She loves
compassionate?
him, that's why. Compassionate? Come on.
I knew it. It's not fucking... It's not going the way it's supposed to. But it's still an interesting story.
Just keep going the way it's going and then you'll figure it out.
Alright. Yeah, you can always finish it up watching it tomorrow. Afterwards. Tomorrow what I'll do is I might run through the whole thing again.
Oh, is he going to,
Judge Vanstone? Oh, fuck! Oh my
What
God.
I think I might do, just to let all the viewers out there, what I'm thinking about doing is just going along with this one, and then tomorrow,
What did she do to me?
I'm hoping to figure out where everything is, and we're going confused. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna figure out everything.
What has she done?
And then replay this story, because there is some new scenes that I haven't seen on this playthrough.
Oh, is Larry picking him up too?
Yeah.
And you? And Norman?
How's your head, Detective?
No.
Or just you, Leo, and Charles?
They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the trapper, Becky.
We're gonna go aggressive.
Who are you?
Okay. It still worked out because you guys said it.
You might just come out of this alive, if that's any consolation. But you need to listen very carefully. If you will notice, there is a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach. The phone is just a timer, but every beat of his heart knocks another second off. The faster his heart races, the quicker the clock. Now would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0? Game over. For anyone in, say, a 100-foot radius, give or take. Which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now.
Hello?
We're gonna go desperate.
Don't do this, please.
It's time. Take him down fast.
I didn't do anything to you. Please,
Ain't that the bitch of it though, huh? Thinking that somehow it's all your fault. Sometimes life just doesn't make any sense.
What's the next one?
It stomps you down, so you learn to grow spikes on your back.
We're gonna stay with
What?
We're gonna stay with the judge, and then we're gonna shoot him, and then we're gonna call our partner.
And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
I left your firearm for a reason. Stop the time. Stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead. That's your choice. And the clock's ticking.
So what did he say? You gonna get me out of this?
Only the friend who is most compassionate can make this choice.
Stay.
What did he say? Could you get me out of this, please?
We're gonna shoot him.
I'm really sorry about this. Shit.
No, 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 no. Please.
Come on, Smalls, you can do it.
What's the next one?
We're gonna call the partner. But unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to find out what happens at the Hillary residence. So. That's something that we're gonna have to redo tomorrow.
The thing is, the person in the video also has a jacket like that.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. But the lady has short hair. What if the one that's doing it is the lawyer, which stole her jacket and tried to frame her?
I don't know. It's completely fucked up.
Because that's what makes sense. Because she was framed before.
So tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find out all the freaking clues from that Las Palmas, because that's our key thing.
Tom Nelson.
Jesus, Becky, where are you?
Oh God, Tom.
We got a tip that you kidnapped Judge Vanstone. Said you were hiding out at the Elliott Hotel. We are outside.
Hey, what's going on, Nuvir?
I'm at the hotel, but you gotta help me. Please. Vanstone's, he's dead, and it's all my fault.
So as I previously said before, I will redo another broadcast of this tomorrow. So you may see the same scenes as this one, but there'll also be brand new scenes tomorrow. Because apparently I did not, since I wasn't able to find all the clues in the Las Palmas orphanage, everything got pretty much screwed up, which sucks. But at least we get to see what other ending.
Who do you think is the most stubborn?
At least we get to see what other ending there is. I knew that was coming.
Whoops.
I
didn't pick you.
Really? So the first thing that we're gonna do is flee.
Only the friend who is the most stubborn.
Oh, so I have to choose that anyway.
Like I said, I think it's the lawyer that did it and stole her jacket and framed her. I'm telling you.
Freeze! Freeze, goddammit, now!
We're gonna go threatening.
Get out of my way. Don't make me say it again!
Lower your weapon, detective!
Let me fix this. I have got to fix
Marty?
this. Don't make me shoot!
I said stand down! This is your final warning!
Shoot him. I got him. Oh, damn it.
turned red.
Just flee.
Damn it.
I'll probably just do a for that matter, I'll probably just have to do it I'll probably just have to God damn it.
What? What?
I wanted to freaking avoid that.
You could have said something to me, Mike.
None of us got it, so it's okay. Just when I do it tomorrow, I'll just do it, try to do it solo so that way I can try to get these quick time events, because it's a pain in the ass when you have 3 people.
So what do we do? What happens next?
I don't know. She was so close, but not close enough.
Don't you want to clear her name?
I don't even know where to start.
Why don't you start with the truth?
We used to say this thing. We learned at the academy. It's only one shade of blue.
Yeah, it's a nice idea.
Yeah, we thought so too.
And just continue it.
Earlier today, Judge William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home and tragically murdered. Detective Becky Marnie surrendered to police custody shortly afterwards. She has vocally denied any wrongdoing, but is considered a suspect in both the Vanstone case and the gruesome murder of Detective Jack Calvary. There are still a number of conflicting reports regarding today's escape of convicted serial killer Jonathan Finn. Jonathan Finn is still at large and is considered armed and dangerous. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
We can now confirm that Detective Becky Marnie has been killed. We have no further comments at this time, thank you.
I don't know if Detective Marnie was a trapper. I can't prove that. I know she had motive. Opportunity.
This is definitely a different ending though.
I guess it comes down to whether or not I trust her. I've been asking myself that for a long time now.
Expert opinion. I suspect we'll never know the extent of Marnie's deception. Very intelligent, manipulative, willing to take anyone down to get her way, especially those who trusted her. But hey, at least she can't hurt anyone else.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I thought she was onto something. I don't think she's behind this. I trusted her. I trusted her.
And on that note, if you liked what you see here today, please hit that like button. Also think about subscribing to my channel. This is going to be Kill With Me 08 signing off. Good night, everybody.
Excuse me now.